Welcome back to another review of PA Speed Week. It was night number 5 at Grandview Speedway tonight. This is going to be a little bit different. So what ended up happening tonight was I was unable to watch the races. I had to come in clutch for a friend of mine and stream an iRacing event. Thankfully, the PA Speed Week Twitter works, and works better than the Grandview Speedway Twitter. So I'm able to see the information, so we'll really quickly look at the results, and then we'll finally get to break down power rankings a little bit more in depth than we have so far this week. We start off with 31 cars signing in at Grandview. Anthony Macri sets quick time at 12.025 seconds. They all line up with Danny Dietrich and Christopher Bell also in the top 3 of that one. They lined up 4 heat races. The first heat race of the night saw Rico Abreu come across the line first with Anthony Macri, Ryan Smith, Tyler Ross, and Ryan Taylor qualifying. Heat race number 2 had Justin Peck qualify with the win, obviously, and obviously you qualify when you win. Austin Bishop, Kyle Moody, Danny Dietrich, and Devin Borden also hit the transfer spots for Heat 2. Heat number 3 was won by Tanner Thorson, getting his first heat race in Central Pennsylvania. Christopher Bell in second, Freddie Raymer third, TJ Stutz fourth, and Dylan Norris fifth. Freddie Raymer driving his own number 51 car for the first time in Speed Week. Kyle Larson wins Heat 4. Lucas Wolf, Skylar G., Brandon Raymer, and Brent Marks are the other guys to qualify out of heat race number 4. They did a redraw again for the feature tonight, and at the end of that one, Rico Abreu and Anthony Macri drew the first 2 spots and were starting on the front row. The B-Main went after that, and at the end of that race, we saw Jeff Halligan, Zach Hampton, Chad Trout, and Mark Smith make it through and go to the A-Main feature event. And so the feature went, and from start to finish, 35 laps, the front 2 spots in the starting order stayed the same. Rico Abreu is the winner, Anthony Macri second, Brent Marks third, Danny Dietrich fourth, Christopher Bell is fifth, Tanner Thorson 6th, Justin Peck got 7th, 8th for Ryan Smith, Lucas Wolf in 9th, and Freddie Raymer rounded out the top 10. Notably, Kyle Larson finished dead last. So with that, here is the updated power rankings after 5 days and 4 races. So these power rankings are calculated based off of results, recent results, just the last 3 events that are run. Percentages of completion, so the percent of the time that when you start, you win, get a top 5, etc. Entry amounts, like if you ran every race or you only ran 1 race, and just a little bit of personal bias when needed to make some deviations. So Anthony Macri is number 1. He's got a score of 92.5 out of 100. He's been in all 4 races. He's won 2 of them. He's been in the top 3 every single race. Brent Marks is second. He's got a score of about 87 because he's won 1 race, but he's done all the same things as Anthony Macri, and these 2, pretty easy to see. They are the top grade of the drivers right now in PA Speed Week rankings. Justin Peck is 3rd, and I think that's fair with 2 top 3s, and he has been very solid. He's the only other driver outside of those 2 that's been in the top 10 for every single race so far. 4th place is Troy Wagaman. He's only started 2 races, but he won heat races for both of them. He got a top 5, he got a top 10, and those were both recent events as well. And just Troy, just really good at Lincoln. Danny Dietrich is ranked 5th, and there's a little bit of bias in that because Danny, he had a lot of bad luck at the beginning of the week. He probably should have had better performances leading up to tonight, but he was finally able to crack into the top 5 at Grandview. Lucas Wolf is pretty darn consistent. Top 10s in 3 of the 4 events, and he's made the feature in every single race. 2 heat wins to his name as well. Kyle Larson, he was way higher in the power rankings yesterday, but after coming home 24th tonight, only having that, he got a top 3 last time out, but he's only run 2 races, and one of them he finished dead last in the feature. Freddie Raymer has been fairly consistent. He missed 1 feature, but he's gotten top 10s in all of the races that he actually started. TJ Stutz has been super consistent, 2 top 10s. He's made the feature every night and has been very much a standout driver so far this week. Christopher Bell is 10th after coming off of 2 top 10s with the Swindell Speed Labs car, so he jumps himself up into the top 10 for the first time. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed. This next race is Port Royal. Very beautiful racetrack and should be a very exciting event to watch. Anthony Macri, Brent Marks, Justin Peck, they all are very solid there, so they should be contenders again tomorrow night. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you for Port Royal.